Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. So I did a tutorial on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 palette last week. If you haven't checked that tutorial, I'm going to link it right on top. And many of you wanted me to do something with the neutrals. There's like so many beautiful neutrals in here. So all this here. The first two rows have beautiful neutrals. So you guys wanted me to do something with that, and some of you wanted me to use the purple, some of you wanted me to do an Indian bridal look. So I'm going to be doing all of that. Let's start with the neutrals. I'll show you something that I used to wear to work every day. I like a little bit of shimmer, just so you know. I don't like it extremely matte. Let's start with the base makeup because I already have a sunscreen on me. I use the Copper Tone Sport Clear. This is really cool because it's clear and it doesn't give you that white cast. I applied this about 20 minutes ago, so let's go ahead and do the base makeup and then we can do the eyes and then finish it up. For primer, I'm going to be using the Moonshine Primer by Juno. This feels really luxurious on the skin and keeps your skin super hydrated throughout the day. I'm going to be skipping the foundation, but I will be using the concealer. I don't wear foundation every single day. I usually use a tinted moisturizer or I just use a concealer. Today, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in 115W, which is my skin tone shade. I've explained to you guys in several videos and I'm going to repeat it that when you conceal, when you correct your dark circles and dark patches and dark spots, use a concealer that is the color of your skin or a tad deeper, and then you can lighten it by using a lighter concealer if you want to highlight it. But when you're color correcting, go with a concealer that's either your skin tone or a tad deeper. Using a lighter concealer to color correct will give you an ashy tone because the imperfections that you see on your skin have a blue undertone. So that's going to kind of combine with the lighter color concealer and will start looking gray. As you can see, it has concealed the imperfections pretty well. I'm just using my finger to blend it out. That's the quickest way. And then I will also use a sponge just to blend out the edges so there's a smooth transition from the concealer used areas to your skin. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Dermacol Invisible Fixing Powder. This is a loose powder but has a tint to it, so it's not going to give you flashbacks, and that tint will add to a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to first use this in areas where I use the concealer because I don't want the concealer to crease, and then whatever residue is left on the sponge, I'm going to use it to set my face. And then on my neck, I'm just using a powder brush because I don't like the whole dabbing thing with the sponge on my neck. It just doesn't feel good, so I'm going to use a powder brush. For the most part, it looks pretty good, but there is going to be a little bit of redness and imperfections peeking through. I'm okay with that for every day because I still want my skin to breathe. If you want more coverage, go for a foundation. I'm going to set and seal this using the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender. This is basically a setting spray. For brows, I'm going to be using my favorite Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit Cosmetics. This is in the shade 4.5. I'm only quickly going to fill in the sparse areas in my brow. I did not set my lids with powder because I'm going to be using shimmers on my lid, and if you apply powder, it's not going to adhere. So I have some creasing. We'll fix that before I use the eyeshadows. First, I'm taking GRWM with my finger. I'm going to apply it all over my lid. On my lids, I like a shimmery shade that's my skin tone. So when you look at the lid, it looks like you have a wet lid. And I absolutely love that look. To blend out the edges, I'm going to be using Perfectionist with a blending brush from ColourPop. And then I'm also going to use it in my entire lower lash line using a flat shader brush from ColourPop. Using Temptress, I'm going to line my upper and lower lash line only in the outer corner. That'll give the illusion of elongated eyes, but it'll also keep it quite mellow because you're lining it only in the outer corner.
Like I've been chosen. I'm the one inside your mind.
I'm using Certified to highlight my inner corner. And then I'm going to be using this nude eye pencil. This is the Scandalize waterproof eyeliner from Rimmel. I'm going to use this only in the outer half of my lower lash line. That gives the illusion of bigger, brighter eyes. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. I'm using Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. I'm skipping false lashes because I never really wear false lashes every day. I don't know if you guys do, but I don't. And using Certified, I'm also going to highlight my brow bones. The Bombshell palette from Juno is the perfect palette to carry in a handbag. It is actually a sculpting palette, just the perfect size to fit in your handbag. And you can also do eye looks with this. Today I'm going to be using it to sculpt my face. First I'm taking the contour shade and I'm going to just use it around my face to add some shadows and give that dimension. I'm not going to be using too much. As you know, I don't like very harsh contouring in general, but especially when you don't have foundation, when those imperfections are peeking through, if you add too much contour or bronzer, those imperfections will show more. So keep it to the minimum. Next, I'm going to be using the blush. Again, just adding a hue of rosiness, nothing too much. And then I'm going to be using the highlighter only on the highest points of my cheekbones. On my lips, I'm going with a nude shade. This is Sunny Belle from Ofra. I don't ever remember wearing a deep shade to work. I don't know, it's just not me. If you guys like deeper shades, go for it because the eye look that we've done is pretty universal. It goes with lighter shades as well as deeper shades. But for now, I'm sticking with a nude shade. That's pretty much it. I'm going to let my hair down and here is the completed look. I remember it used to take me about 15 minutes in the morning to put myself together. In fact, at the crease, I would never even use an eyeshadow. I would use a bronzer for the crease and then a shimmer eyeshadow on the lids. So yeah, I hope it helps you too. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're new here. I post new videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. For your convenience, I'm listing all the products that I used in the description box right below this video. You'll also find my social media links there, so make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.